Hi, my name is John Chaffin, and I'm the Director of Admissions here at the International College of Broadcasting. Here at ICB, we have two different degree programs for you to choose from: our Multimedia Production and Broadcasting program and our Recording and Video Production program. Now, while both programs are equally challenging, they serve different industries. Let's go take a look.
What's really important about the International College of Broadcasting is the courses we teach are hands-on based. It's not about memorizing a textbook, it's about doing it. When I worked in radio for many, many years, we realized that making sure that someone had the skill sets, the application, the aptitude to do the job when they come to work. So when we developed the course content here at ICB, we made sure we teach to get the job.
One of the first things you'll do when you come here to ICB is we'll run you through the basics of sound in your first semester. What is a console? What is a microphone? How does sound work? How does it work in different environments? And those are kind of the four main talking points you'll hit in semester one. When we talk about microphones, is it a condenser? Is it a dynamic? What's the difference between the two? When we talk about consoles or mixers or desks, control surfaces, how do we manipulate the sound? Which brings us back to sound. What is it? How do we manipulate it? How does it manipulate within a given space, in a room, in a different environment? How are acoustics affected in a given environment? And that's kind of the gist of the first semester. We kind of get you up to par. Some of you may come in with some knowledge from working in bands. Some of you may do some of this at home. Some of you may just love music. Second semester, we get into it a little deeper. We go into effects, which could be reverb, could be gates, could be compressors, could be multi-band de-essing. We get into DAWs, digital audio workstations, how computers are utilized in today's technology, and how the actual recording process using ones and zeros and binary and all this technical stuff you'll get to. I don't want to ruin it for you now. How that process is actually very important and crucial to the sound quality that you're going to achieve. And then we talk about amplifiers and speakers. And then, so that's third semester is kind of like we've had 2 semesters of playing around with stuff. Now you get to kind of bring it home and do a lot more mixing and utilize the skills you've learned thus far. Fourth semester is solely concentrated on getting you certified as a Pro Tools user level certified user, or PT 101 or 100 level user certified. We are an Avid Learning partner, which means we're certified by Avid. You can go on their website and look under the education sites, and we are listed on avid.com as an Avid Learning partner. As far as the audio class, you'll wrap up with mastering, and that's pretty much, you can take all the stuff you've done thus far, really tweak it, and learn what that definition is.
I think it's important for potential students to realize when they come to the International College of Broadcasting and attend, for example, the radio classes that I teach, they're going to need to learn right off the bat how to breathe. Yes, how to breathe, how to speak, how to enunciate letters and words that you may not already realize you're saying incorrectly. We need to set that goal right up front. Make you comfortable, but aware of the skill sets you need to survive in an industry that is extremely competitive. So when we teach you how to speak and you add emphasis to your voice, you'll know that it's being said in a manner that is sellable, that the commercial that you're doing is being done in a manner that the client wants, that help them sell their product or their service. See, at ICB, we know what it's going to take for you to get that job in the business. we need to make sure you're prepared. You're trained with the skills required, what they demand. We know if you're going to graduate from this college, we need to make sure you've got those skills to get that job.
In the video class, you're going to learn about the production process. And I think that's my major goal, is I want students to fall in love with the process, the pre-production, the production, and the post-production. And you learn that entire process. You don't just watch it, you learn every aspect of that process. And in the end, I mean, what's cooler than just working in a business where you bring ideas to life? I mean, what's cooler than that? Now, how are you going to experience that? Well, you're going to experience that through several projects that from the start, when you begin the course, until the last day of class. And hands-on, you're working with, you're shooting with cameras. We start out with this, everyone becoming acclimated with the camera, the fundamentals of setting up the framing shots, because that's your main device that you need in order to do your job. So the projects that students will work on here at ICB consist of studio projects and actual field projects. Studio projects, you work in the classroom, which is our studio as well, working with lighting, cameras in the studio, working with the TriCaster, directing, technical directing, the whole gamut in order to produce a live production. And then we move on to the field production, and this is when students start to go out on their own. You know, you have to check out a camera and you go out in the field by yourself. And yes, there are times when students do work together, but we assign these projects so you can work and stand on your own, and ultimately you'll bring that back into a team environment. But it's a powerful experience when students take the cameras out for the first time and they go on site to that business and they set up to produce their first spot. For some students, this may be a walk in the park, but then for most students, it's a challenge. It's a technical challenge, but it's also that challenge of that inside challenge of, it's that awkward feeling of, it's my first time here. You don't quite feel like a pro yet, but you still have to have the confidence to show up and get that shot and take your time. And then you bring the footage back and you followed your script. And then as you sit there, you begin to edit everything and put it together. And then you're amazed, like, wow, it actually came to life better than I thought. And that entire experience, whether working in a studio, in a team environment, or being out in the field on your own, it gives a student a well-rounded mindset in order to work in this business.
As a student here at ICB, myself and the other instructors are dedicated to helping you achieve a successful career in the business. So you can expect that you're going to get all the knowledge we have from decades of combined experience, access to real-world experience and on-site locations, real-world opportunities to visit studios, to visit broadcast studios for TV, for post, for recording, for live sound. You're going to get a good broad spectrum and a good base of knowledge so that you can go out into the world, whether it be as an audio engineer, whether it be as a radio broadcast guy or a TV production personnel. We are dedicated to helping you succeed in your field of choice.
As a former student of International College of Broadcasting, I can tell you that the experience from day one until the last day, it's a unique environment. It's a very unique environment. It's laid back, it's very engaged, involved. The students here, year after year that I've been here, the one common thread that I can tell you is the way students interact and get along. It's amazing. It's just the environment. It's a very family-like environment here.
So if it's your dream to work in one of these exciting and fast-paced career fields, log on or call today. ICB. Space is limited. Call today.